Welcome to Rope Breaker Wrestling Podcast. I'm elderly and pissed here with a special guest, Jaw. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm not dead yet, so I'm here.
Yeah, it's nice.
So this year marks it happened 30 years of the
30.
kickoff to the Attitude Era, 30 years to the kickoff of the nWo and Stone Cold Steve Austin. 30 years.
30 years.
Man, Stone Cold Steve Austin and the creation of the nWo, to me, are the base of what professional wrestling has been and what it pretty much still is to this day, because it transformed. It put an attitude and a realistic view in most people's thoughts of professional wrestling. On July 7th is when Hogan turned heel, and June 26th is when Stone Cold Steve Austin said Austin 316, and I just whooped your ass by winning the King of the Ring and defeating Jake the Snake Roberts.
Oh yeah. That's who it was. It was Jake the Snake Roberts.
Mm-hmm. Remember, Jake was
the king of the King of the Ring. Yeah, that's right. He was talking the Psalms 316. Well, yes, I remember now. Thank you.
Sir.
I was like, who was he wrestling? What was he doing? Yeah,
he gave up the snake of Damien and picked up the yellow snake, Revelations.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The born again Christian.
Yeah, it was a wild time in professional wrestling with Stone Cold Steve Austin and
it was a good turn.
Roberts. But tell me about what you remember when you first started watching it. Because how old were you, number one? And what did you think when you saw that wrestling was changing? There was cursing. There was middle fingers. What were you thinking?
I was young. I was, I want to say 6, maybe 7 years old in grade school. You know, you talk about nWo, and they were coming out with spray painting people on the back and messing with my favorite wrestlers at the time. You know, I was a Goldberg fan at the time for whatever reason. And just they made the heel cool.
Yes,
almost. They made being the bad guy cool because I didn't like any heels until, like, when you say that, Kevin Nash and Hogan and wait, I almost said Sting, but Sting wasn't in nWo. He was just black and white. But I like Sting.
Sting was in the Wolfpack eventually, but that was when
was he in the Wolfpack? Okay,
they were good
that was
guys
Wolfpack though. Yeah, they were good guys. That was Wolfpack. Wolfpack was different, wasn't it? Yeah. See, so I remember very vaguely of like, because I was still very young, but before that, when I would see clips of wrestling, it definitely didn't resemble anything of what I was seeing at that time. Watching it would almost look like superheroes and comic books, and you rooted for the bad guy to lose. You rooted for the good guy to win. Then after that shift into the Attitude Era, I really noticed myself. I don't even want to say the Attitude Era. That was more WWF and stuff. But I noticed myself rooting more for the bad guy. I don't know if that's, that doesn't really say much, but I really was like, oh man, that guy's kind of cool, dude. He doesn't like authority. I don't like authority either. I'm just a little, that's funny. He just said F you to his boss, middle finger to his boss, covered him in beer and walked out and still has a job. That's cool. That's so cool, I thought it was a good time.
I agree with you. For me, I can say this. Austin never really resonated with me. I know it's a big shocker to everyone, but Austin didn't resonate with me. The Rock resonated with me. A little bit more melanin. Coming out stuff that I would wear, like even as a grown man now, and he came out with a Versace shirt, a button down. He would come out with loafers on and slacks. Cool sunglasses, a Rolex. That wasn't really Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Rock drove a Lincoln. I didn't want to drive a pickup truck. So
Cold was the neck deep.
And I don't want to make it racist, but I'm not white. I'm not light, but I'm sure not white.
That's a valid situation. That's a valid point.
Now, granted, my favorite wrestler of all time was definitely white, definitely a racist, but that wasn't known then. And
Yeah, man.
and he was, and I feel like Hollywood Hulk Hogan was. I'm a loyalist. So if I'm with, I was a Hogan fan as a child. So when I became a teenager, because I was like 13 years old when the NWO and Stone Cold Steve Austin happened. When Hogan turned heel, everybody was booing. I said, "Well, I'm not fickle. You know, Hulk
Mm,
Hogan. Hulk Hogan is the reason I like this. He's the guy that I gravitated toward. So he can put on the
he's
black and
Hogan.
white. He can spray paint people. He can jump them from behind with the Giant and Nash and Hall and Savage and Six and you know
Yeah.
it
Oh
didn't
man,
matter.
Scott Hall.
Yeah, so to me, the NWO was the only way to go.
Scott Hall will always be Razor Ramon to me.
I mean, I think he's Razor Ramon to a lot of people. I mean, he took the.
Hey, Chico, Razor Ramon.
I mean, the character
Yeah,
was who he
yeah,
became.
he
Un-
was, yeah.
After a while, he truly just became a Scarface cosplayer.
Yeah,
you know, and that's okay. And that's okay. I mean, the lore is Vince McMahon didn't know who Scarface was.
yeah.
So
Okay.
so he's like he didn't even know that this man was copying a complete already created thing.
Yeah.
You know,
He just thought he
so
was doing something.
thought he was like, "Well, this is revolutionary." No, no, no. He's just acting out through a movie. But I guess focus me and don't watch
Focus.
movies. But
True. He was
but
just, well, it looks cool.
yep.
Let him go with it.
God damn it, that's good shit.
That's great. Yeah. Throw
Yeah.
more toothpicks on people. Just like Carlito spitting apples. Hey, bro, if you
It's
put something from your mouth on me, we fight.
oh that should be that's a I mean I assume he had tests weekly because he was
Yeah.
spitting on people every day, brother. I
Hey.
don't know.
Mm, different time.
A different time. I mean,
But
I mean, he still did it. He was in the WWE a few years ago. He
mm,
just got released again not too long ago.
ah,
Well,
tragic.
not really released. They didn't re-sign him. They're doing budget cuts. They're making too much money, and they don't want to pay him out. That's the wrestling way.
Yeah. Hey, man. And then I don't know. I feel like you say the NWO times. Anytime somebody brings up NWO to me, I always compare them to DX.
Yes,
Always.
I know a lot of people do.
I
See, I don't.
always and I'm just like, dude. Once I found out who DX was, dude, it was over with.
You wanted to give people the crotch chop. Suck it.
I was just crotch chopping, and then it's like NWO. Man, I was getting in trouble in elementary school for that shit.
I think a lot of people where I would see there was definitely people that I know that didn't
Like
watch
this
wrestling
sign,
prior.
the Wolfpack sign too. That
The
was
squeak, yeah.
banned. That was a gang sign in my schools,
It
dude.
became gang sign.
It became a gang sign. It was crazy. Kids was getting beat up in the bathroom, like straight up power bombed it. Sweet, like these kids. It was wild at my elementary school when that came out. It was crazy.
I mean, I
Oh
mean,
my
I,
goodness.
I do believe now. I see. I never compared DX and the NWO due to the simple fact that I've always thought that DX was more of a frat boy thing and the NWO was more of a gang.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
not
I
that
can see that.
not that I don't love Shawn and Triple H. They're definitely in my top five. Triple H is my second
I
favorite
was
wrestler.
I was a Road Dogg and Billy Gunn fan.
And
I like I like X Pac too, but I was a big fan of Road Dogg and Billy Gunn.
well, you
I
should go
still am
see
a
Road Dogg. You
I
should go
still
see
am a
Road Dogg.
fan of Road Dogg. And
You should,
Billy Gunn too. Billy Gunn's just I'm still listening to some like him talk like behind the scenes and stuff now in some of
yeah.
his interviews, and he's just intelligent. I like him.
Well, you should go see Road Dogg. He comes down to Louisville quite often.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. I need to see a whole lot of wrestlers. I still ain't seen Jeff Hardy.
Well, hopefully you'll probably see Jeff Hardy. I'm pretty sure
One of
he'll
these
be.
days.
No, you'll meet Jeff. I'm pretty sure he'll be down somewhere performing at headliners or something like that. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, we'll see it. Yeah, we'll
he's
see
doing
it.
his thing. You can pick up WWE 2K26. He will be a DLC character this week.
Oh yeah, okay. Man, hey, that's funny. You say something about that, man. About video games. I'm over here playing a wrestler in Tekken now. I'm playing King just because he's a wrestler.
All right, there you go. There you go.
Hey,
King's one of
Lucha
the.
Libre.
There you go. Hey, Lucha Libre's on fire. You should.
Hey,
That's the one thing I think anybody who's been away from wrestling should probably sneak in some AAA on YouTube. It's free and it's only an hour.
mm,
So Rey
Triple A.
Mysterio is the general manager.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to do that. Lucha Libre.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
AAA Lucha Libre is free on YouTube. Rey Mysterio's general manager. His son is the heavyweight champion.
This is interesting.
So there you go.
Hey,
The mega championship. He's the mega champion. So
okay.
pretty sure and Ray is close to retirement. That's the rumors, and he's going to have Dominic take his mask from him. So there you go. I mean, again, we all know what Ray looks like, but
Yeah, we all know, but man,
because Kevin Nash already took his mask.
yeah, good old Rey Mysterio. Hey, and that too, man. WCW. Back in that area, like who really was I big fan of? I was, let's see, Billy Kidman, Juventud, Ultimo Dragon,
All the cruiserweights.
Chris Jericho. Yeah, all the cruiserweights, bro. I loved all those dudes. They were cool. Yeah, all the cruiserweights.
I believe personally, I believe the WWE lost a. They lost. So the reason the WWE lost for those 83 weeks was the simple fact that Hogan turned heel and you wanted to see Hogan and Sting finally wrestle each other. And the NWO, but also when it came to in-ring wrestling with the cruiserweights, with the Dean Malenkos, the Juventudes, the Rays.
Oh, Dean Malenko.
I think that's what made a lot of people want to watch WCW because you had so many different styles of professional wrestling, which you wouldn't see in the WWE. Yes, you saw Shawn Michaels, who is arguably the best in-ring performer of all time, but you didn't see other fast people. It would be like Shawn Michaels versus Vader. And I love Big Man Vader, but Shawn Michaels but Vader wasn't Vader from WCW when he was Vader in WWF, and it just wasn't the same. And actually, Shawn wasn't going to let Vader beat him to death. So
yeah,
so
I don't blame him.
I mean, I don't blame him, but I feel like to get a person like that over, he needs to.
He needs to beat your ass. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's how he got over in WCW.
Like Sid Vicious and all that. Yeah, he just has to beat ass.
Sid was successful in both sides, the WCW and the WWF. He was choke slamming and power bombing everybody. Won the WWF championship, won the WCW championship. Even had a time in ECW where he just beat people. Sid was that guy. I mean, granted, Vader went to Japan after the WWF didn't work out, and he dominated Japan again.
It's another good circuit.
True. I don't know if it's as good as it is now with AEW around. They're purging Japan because they have more money.
Politics.
Money talks, man. I mean, at the end of the day, we all go to work for one reason, and that reason is cash.
Dollars.
$1
million man, Ted DiBiase.
Yes, sir. Him and his son beat the feds.
They did. They did.
They beat the feds. So I mean, if somebody beats the feds, you definitely can't be mad at him.
No.
I'm surprised he didn't bring his son back. I'm pretty sure Vince will be back in the WWF one day.
Oh yeah, that's like his baby. He can't. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I can't believe he even retired, but still, there's no way. He's got to be doing a little bit behind the scenes or something, man. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure as your son-in-law is the head of creative, and one of your best friends like Bruce Pritchard is in there, you're definitely
Yeah, it's
gonna
like
be a guy
I'm
who's gonna talk.
influencing. We're gonna be on the phone.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But Stone Cold, hey, you was talking about Stone Cold earlier. I liked his change because I whoever he was before he was Stone Cold is invalid.
Stunning Steve Austin was okay. I've seen Stunning before I saw Stone Cold Steve Austin. I would see Stunning Steve Austin in the Louisville Gardens, so it didn't
Mm.
really bother me. Seeing Steve Austin in Louisville Gardens, for USWA. But I mean, the USWA is where I saw everybody. I saw Flex Cavana in the Louisville Gardens in USWA. That's The Rock.
Oh,
I saw Stunning Steve Austin in USWA. So in USWA, I saw a lot of
bro,
guys.
wasn't
That
he like Stevie Williams too at one point or something?
well, Steve Williams is his legitimate government name
Oh, that's
before
his
he
will. Oh, my bad. My fault.
before he changed it to Steve Austin. Now I think
Yeah.
he's legally Steve Austin. So that's
Okay. So
another
yeah, it was
story.
Stunning Steve. That's what when he had the flowy blonde hair.
Floyd blonde hair. Well, he only cut it because he was
Yeah.
going bald. Yeah.
He was going by yeah.
The only person I
But
know that cut their hair and shaved their head and wasn't going bald was Triple H. Now he's letting his hair grow back. So there you go.
yeah. Hey,
Triple H don't
yeah.
have the salt and pepper now.
Dude, what? Triple H got the salt and pepper.
Well, he's old. You know what I'm saying? A lot of gray, a little bit of regular blonde, and some dots, some dark dots. He's getting old.
He is dang, yeah, he is.
Sean ain't got any. Sean's got the bald spot. He wears the hat. So I mean.
Hey, I did like Triple H. It took me a long time to like
Mhm.
Triple H. A long time. Like,
So I did not like Triple H and I started liking Triple H first of all when he started after he got out of the DX the second time and he started being the two-man power trip with Austin. And that was the
that
only
was
time and that was the only time I liked Austin. When Austin legitimately joined with Vince McMahon, he started saying, "What?" I was like,
what?
"Oh,
Yeah.
yeah." So I was like, "I like so," but he wasn't the ass kicker, Steve Austin. He was kind of a coward, and he kind of put Triple H in front of him as a flunky. But I thought Triple H was the cooler wrestler. He had the game. The game is one of my
Yeah.
the game is one of my favorite themes in wrestling
I
of
just
all
like his
time.
I like his old song, bro, before
My
he got
time,
it's all about the game and how you
the
play it.
the
Well,
my
it's
the
not
my time, the one
yeah, the my time.
Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
That song was sick.
I mean,
That's when I started liking Triple H.
I can see
And
that.
you said the 2-man power trip that was called Brother of Destruction. Oh my goodness, the tag team, dog. The tag team circuit at that time was so hot.
Yeah. You had the brothers of Destruction, two man's power trip. You had the Hardy Boys, the Dudley
The
Boys,
Hardy Boys, the other boys, Edge and Christian,
Edge and Christian, who are still wrestling today and are AEW Tag Team Champions.
insane,
And the Hardy Boys are TNA Tag Team Champions. So there you go.
insane.
The Dudleys are retired. Thank God. Devon had a stroke. He shouldn't have wrestled the last match anyway.
Hey, bro, he all right.
I mean, he wrestled the last match. He let Jeff do a swanton through on him through a table off a ladder. So there we go. I see you
Yeah,
listening.
bro. Yeah, that shit was hot.
Yeah. Don't get us copyrighted, Turtle.
My bad.
But I mean, it was a good song. I enjoyed it, but it didn't hit like the game to me. When I heard the Motorhead riff, I was like,
Oh
"Oh,
yeah, the Motorhead. That is hot. That song is still on my work playlist to this day. So
oh
and Randy Orton's song Voices.
yeah, they're in my they're on my gym playlist.
Yeah,
When time to play the game hits, it's a leg day or deadlift day.
but that was such a good time in wrestling. It was cool to like the bad guy. Music was hey, the attitude era, music was great. You know, I get exactly what you're saying about Stone Cold, but I kind of like I never really identified with like his image. I just identified with his what he was putting out there. It's just like, hey, bro, I don't like my boss. If my boss is a piece of shit, fuck you. Like
No, I
that's
get it.
cool.
I get it. I mean,
But
I
then,
like.
but when dude come out there to Daisy Dukes, I'll be like,
Yeah,
hey, cuz the Daisy Dukes with
the
the
cutoff
checker hat,
shorts and
the cutoff
the
shorts, and
knee pads and the knee
man,
braces, depending on the era of Austin.
depending on the era of Austin, he had bad knees.
Oh, you know, there you go. I mean, I look at that and I get it. I get. I like. I'm gonna tell you this. I know I
Those
was the
are iconic.
minority. Oh yeah. I mean, I know I was the minority when it came to Austin coming out with the because, but it was just me. I was like, I don't
I
think I
feel
can
that.
really recognize with it. But I knew I was the minority because everyone I talked to, black, white, young, old, are like Stone Cold, Stone Cold. I wish I could
Oh
slap
yeah,
my boss. I can say, you know,
yeah. For real. I wish I could just walk onto my boss.
yeah, and drop
Just
them with a stunner. Like I've heard so many people say
walk
that.
out.
I don't think I was rebellious enough because I never just wanted to just beat up an authority figure. They didn't
I really
really
want to
matter.
Luthez press my boss. That's what I want to do.
Oh, and then just give them some pistol like rights.
Get some pistol like rights off the Luthez press, and just that would be my
That's your
go to.
thing. You just want to,
Yeah.
well, you know, I feel like the Luthez press really wouldn't work depending on how big you are compared to your boss. Because I mean,
But yeah,
you
he
know,
might just catch me.
it's like it could be like a cat and be like, "Hey, little buddy, you need to calm down."
Come, calm down, little guy.
And
Dude,
yeah,
this, you
So,
know.
but if it's somebody around the same size, you can they're gonna fall.
Oh yeah. Well, my boss now, he's my size. I could, dude.
You know, you can do it. You can do it.
I'm
You can
about,
hit him with a
I'm a
Luthez
solid
press.
180. If I Luthez press him, you know, he's gonna be like, what the fuck? Anyway, especially off guard, just right
Oh
off the
yeah.
ropes, just boom,
Well,
clear.
off guard, yes. But I assume you just met this man not too long ago. I hope you like him.
So what?
I assume you just met this man. I hope you like him, Jesus.
Yeah, man.
If it's already going left, we need to have a conversation.
Man, nah, it's chill up the season.
I mean, I would hope so. I would hope so. But back to just the Attitude Era and the two catalysts, which is the NWO and Stone Cold Steve, and also like there's The Rock, and we can even Triple H. We talked about him earlier. He definitely played a big part because they needed a villain other than Vince. Vince couldn't
Yeah.
do all those matches. I mean, there was the Undertaker for a time. There was Mick Foley when he was the villain, who I also think has an underrated value in the Monday
Oh,
Night Wars. Is Mick
yeah.
Foley because he's the reason that people switched to see The Rock lose the WWF Championship to Mick Foley from WCW. You know, I mean, we already
Yeah.
knew that Austin was on fire. We knew The Rock was The Rock. We knew the Triple H was becoming the game, but
Yeah.
we didn't know. But we always wanted Cactus Jack, Mick Foley, Dude Love, Mick Foley. You know, we wanted him to win.
Mankind. I'm throwing out there.
Mankind,
Yeah.
Mankind as well. We wanted him to win the WWF title because we knew if you
Man.
followed his career, I know I followed his career for many years when he was a jobber on WWF television, all the way up to WCW's Cactus Jack. I always was a fan of him, and ECW's Cactus Jack as well. And when
I
he won
did.
the title, I did switch over myself, and I usually didn't because, like I said, and as you see, I'm an NWO fan for life and a Hollywood Hogan fan. But
Hey,
I did want to see what was happening because I think everybody kind of switched channels around about that time.
I didn't start liking Foley until he wrote a book.
Did you? So you read the book that makes you
Yeah.
the books. So
Well,
I remember
it didn't make me like him. It just like I
respect.
actually put like I added, two and two together. I was like, this dude had went through, hell and high water, regardless of what he did in and out of the ring. And he wrestled with 5 different personas, and all of them were successful. He wasn't a slouch in the ring.
No.
Like he really, the same with Chris Jericho. I wasn't even a big Chris Jericho fan until Y2J, and I read his book, and I was like, well, damn, that's dope.
Yeah.
I've been sleeping on you, my fault. But Mick Foley, definitely, man. eh, he doesn't. He definitely gets put on the back burner a lot.
Unfortunately, unfortunately,
He really does.
and since he recently quit the WWE, I feel like they're going to give him less credit, and he,
Yeah.
and he
Then
quit for political reasons because he doesn't align with Donald Trump. Um,
I mean,
so
hey,
I mean, hey, I mean,
hey,
I don't disagree with, but he's still working. AEW hired him immediately, and he's an on-screen character. He's also thinking about having another match. I feel like he shouldn't, but that's okay.
yeah, he don't. Mm-mm-mm. Like, dog, don't, man, please. Oh, man. I love these people. The same with, like, Ric Flair and stuff, bro. Like, why he get back in the ring, bro? Just let it go. You are a G. You will always be a G. You been a G. Best there is, bro. That woo. You ain't gotta get back in that square circle no more, OG. I swear you don't. You done did it. Everything you done it all twice, tenfold.
I agree with you, but me agreeing with you doesn't mean they agree
They
with
agree, right?
you. I think everybody's chasing a thrill. Unfortunately, it's the
Yeah.
thrill of the game. It's the thrill of being a professional wrestler. It's the thrill of walking out and hearing people chant your name just because
Yeah,
you
that
got
it. I
hurt.
guarantee that feels incredible.
I mean, you did backyard wrestling when you were younger.
I mean, yeah, I did that, but I ain't never had millions of people chant like that's gotta feel cool. You gotta feel like Goku with the spirit bomb or some
Yeah.
shit. Like man, it's like you're just that's just some got to be some incredible energy. So I can understand why you wouldn't want to give up that high. Like that is, there's probably nothing that can compare to that, honestly. Even loved or hated, just
Yeah.
coming out of that apron, that what do they call it?
The gorilla position.
The gorilla. Thank you, the gorilla position. Coming out of the gorilla and just hearing a reaction has got to be incredible. So
I
I
mean,
can get
I can see that. I can see that. To get
yeah.
just a reaction, as you said, loved or hated, cheered or booed, to get
I
a
don't suck.
reaction. Correct. All the Rock, whichever one, they both
Well,
had that.
yeah.
And it was
Hey, when
amazing.
people booed The Rock when he came back, I was like, "Whoa, that's wild."
Well, I think they were booing Dwayne Johnson. I don't think they were
They,
booing
they,
Rock.
yeah, there's Dwayne Johnson. I was like, "Dang, that's crazy." That's
And
I get it though, but yeah, I was like, "Oh,
as Mr. Peter always says, his issue with The Rock is his Hollywood persona as a human
yeah,
being, not
it's
the wrestler.
weird." I'm indifferent, not the wrestler. Yeah, Dwayne Johnson is just like, "Hey, bro, you mean tell me you got your contract? You can't lose in fights? That's wild."
Yeah, I mean, it's something. I feel like you can't, but I feel like he had it when he came back to the WWE. He came back and
I'm not.
he won. He beat Cody Rhodes clean in the middle of the ring with a people's elbow and a rock bottom and a people's elbow. I mean, that was not
That was
necessarily,
that was something.
but I mean, he's The Rock, arguably the biggest name out of that era. You know, bigger than Hogan, just worldwide. Not known for wrestling.
Yeah,
I know some people that don't know that The Rock. Like, oh, why does Dwayne Johnson's name is The Rock? Is it because he's
yeah.
bald and he's hard. He has muscles. There's some people.
It's crazy. I've heard this. I've met people who didn't even know he was a wrestler.
Yeah,
It's that's insane. Yeah, so he's a wrestler. He used to be. Yeah, he used
yeah.
to be.
That's how he got the name The Rock. And then there's people that are legitimately shocked. He got the name The Rock because he wrestled. Why would he wrestle? Well, because
Why would
he
he?
wasn't. He needs to break in somehow because he couldn't
He
gonna break
needed
in just being a football player,
right. He
college
needed to come.
football player.
Hey, straight up. Hey, he did right.
So he knew what he had to do. But
So
with him,
dumb.
I
Sorry.
kind of nothing wrong with it. I kind of even don't put him when people say he's the most popular wrestler. I kind of don't even put him in that stage because he hasn't done it full time in a long time, and he only did it 5 years when he did.
He's the most excitement in sports and entertainment. He said that. Like I can say that. He in sports and entertainment. We leave the wrestling out of it. You know, like,
No,
he's entertaining. He's hella entertaining to watch. All right, sometimes.
I think I feel like he is entertaining to watch. I'm not gonna, but I just don't put him in the category
In the
as a
category of
favorite
wrestling.
wrestler. That's Austin and
Yeah.
Hogan to me.
Oh well, yeah.
Not that they didn't do anything outside of wrestling, but they're known for just that. They're known as wrestlers. Yes, Hogan did movies, but he's known as a wrestler. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I guess younger people could know him. Is he the man that I ripped his shirt off for Donald Trump? He could be. Could be. You know,
Hey man,
and I can't say no because he did,
yeah,
um, but
right.
I can say I don't think that he. I feel like his greatest contribution is being a wrestler
Oh
and
yeah,
not even being in politics or anything like that. I don't think that. I don't think that all. I think Austin's greatest contribution is being a wrestler. I don't think that The Rock's greatest contribution is being a wrestler. His now greatest contribution is being a philanthropist. But you know,
yeah.
he's over here coming back with cologne and doing movies and owning studios. You know, you know, he
Oh yeah.
promoting his culture, but wrestling, I feel like that's the thing that he's the least known for at this
Nowadays,
point.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so, you know. So when
Sorry,
I know a
keep
lot of
falling
people
out.
put
Uh-oh.
no problem, but I know a lot of people put him as he's the most popular wrestler. He can be your favorite wrestler because he's in my top. He's in my top 5, but
Top
I
five.
can't put him. I can't put him as the best wrestler. Are my favorite wrestler, dude, and Triple H surpassed him as my second favorite wrestler due to the simple fact that Triple H is known as a wrestler. He might be known as creative, might be known as the boss now. He's still known as a wrestler.
He's
Too many
still in the
people don't
game.
think The Rock is a wrestler. Yeah, he is the
Yeah,
game. He
he's
makes
still
the
in the
game.
game.
He creates.
He creates the
So
game now. He is the game, bro. Like, I'm sorry.
hey, I know he is the game. He married the boss's daughter, left China to die. He is the game.
Yeah, he did. He did that.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about
Hey,
control and if you can take it. And he did all those things. He listened
he
to
did
his song.
all of it. He listened to his song. Yo, quit. He's over up over dead. He did. He
He
listened to
did.
those words and made those a reality. It's all about control. If you can't take it. Hey,
He
bro,
was
man.
over in the gym listening to his theme and being like, "Yep, that's how I'm going to model my life."
That's how I'm doing it. You're right.
And
I am the
ain't nothing
game.
wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Just the sad thing is, The Rock owns half of TKO. Well, some of TKO. So The Rock is
Oh,
still his boss. So there's that. But that's this thing of The Rock being of The Rock just owning random things, movie studios, parts of TKO. You know,
who's gonna buy it?
being on the chairman of the board and still wrestling, and then paying for him to fly to the shows. Nobody else gets that. You know, you know. So
Fly me to my show.
yeah,
Do it.
fly me to wrestle.
Do it.
Well, everybody else has to pay. I know.
I know.
I'm the
But I'm
Rock.
the rock.
You know,
I'm
and so
goddamn Dwayne fucking Johnson. You wouldn't have this if it
exactly.
wasn't me. Hey, I don't know.
Exactly. I mean, but they say the rumor is that he will wrestle again next year, well, at WrestleMania. So who knows?
Didn't Stone Cold have a TV show?
Yes, Austin did have a TV show. He would, I know he would just drive around and do like random things with people. It was,
Yeah, didn't he interview people too at one time?
yeah,
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 podcast too.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, man.
Austin tried doing the random thing, but I don't see him. He just did random stuff. I think it was just like, and it was all WWE sponsored stuff.
Yeah, it's just random shit. Yeah, I can see
So
that.
So I think he was just keeping his stuff alive. I mean, if we look, Hogan went on to create a beach shop.
Oh yeah,
Two Beat Shops. He did Hogan
Oh
Knows
yeah, Hogan
Best,
did a lot. Oh my god, I
which
forgot about that TV show. Holy shit!
which I feel ruined his personal life. It helped
Hey,
promote a little bit, but hey,
Hogan does not know best. That show was crazy.
it was a mess. I watched every minute of it. You know, but
I feel you.
Brooke knows. I watched Brooke Knows Best when she had her
Yes,
spinoff series. You know, and shout out to Brooke. She's estranged from the family, but she's coming out with remixes to Aaliyah songs, so I'm not mad at her.
she's estranged from the family. Damn, Hogan.
Well, no, she asked. So when Hogan died, she asked. He was like, "Hey, here's some money." She's like, "I don't want to. Just write me out the real. Write me out the wheel. I don't want nothing to do with it because I don't like it. I don't like your wife, his current wife. He was on wife number
Oh,
3. He didn't like Jennifer was his second wife. She liked her because she had him. Hogan had abs. He was healthy. He was going to the doctor. He was eating right. He wasn't drinking. But then when he got with his next wife, he started drinking again. Hey, he came out with a beer. So you had to drink the beer, brother. If you come out with it, you got to drink it.
gotta drink the beer. Gotta do it, brother.
He went on he traveled the United States. He never came to Louisville because I would have done everything to see Hulk Hogan. You know, even though I
Stop.
still get my looks of being a black man wearing a Hogan t-shirt, but still, I don't care.
Sue me.
I always say ain't nobody gonna run up. And
Yeah, sue me.
you know,
But yeah, man, the 30 years of wrestling, 30 years of Hogan, 30 years of NWO.
30 years
Leave
of
me alone,
Stone
pup.
Cold.
30 years of Stone Cold. 30 years. Uh,
So, what was your favorite stunner that you can remember? Who was your favorite person to get stunned?
The Rock.
Oh, his little flip over and all that. Yeah,
Easy. Yeah. I
I can
loved
see that.
watching him. He sold the shit out of it. I love watching him get stunned. Or a Vince McMahon stunner. Just an oddly bad one. You know what I mean?
That
Just
was usually
some
Vince.
crazy.
Vince
Yeah.
took bad stunners. My favorite stunner. My favorite stunner was obviously, I think, probably the worst stunner in history, which was the stunner to Linda McMahon.
Linda. Yeah, I was about to say the
I
Linda
was
McMahon.
like, Linda, that's horrible, honey. What are you doing? I mean, and you knew she wasn't a worker. All her promos were stilted and everything. It was horrible. And then when
Yeah.
you took a stunner, it just kind of solidified that wow, you don't even watch the product, do you?
You don't even watch the product. You're not even involved in this, are you? You don't even want to be here.
You just do the books, get your money, and be like, well, I'm done. And I'm gonna go
I'm done.
home.
I'm out.
Go, Vince. Go sleep with whoever's available because you're not sleeping
Go-
with me. I got the
You're
pool.
not sleeping with me. I'm gonna straight up take half of everything you got when I divorce you too. Shit.
And that's probably the reason they haven't got divorced. You know,
Right.
Vince still gets to diddle whoever he wants to. She probably got some people that's knocking her down, somewhere, but she's a little bit more discreet, and her NDAs always get signed, and she always
Get signed. Right.
unlike Vince, who's like, I ain't gotta pay the money. She loves me, damn it.
She loves me. She's not gonna do anything to me. I'm fucking
And
Vince McMahon. I'm Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
pretty sure he cut a promo on her and to him and to his friends. Oh yeah, we can all run a train on her.
That's fun. Hey, dude, this dude. I Hell, I like Vince at one point. Vince was cold.
You got to
No
think
chance. So that's what
he
you
had a good
got.
theme. He had a good thing, but you got to think everybody like 30 years ago. Well, not everybody, but most
Yeah,
wrestlers had a memorable theme. I'm pretty sure
they
if
did.
you just sung "No Chance," if you heard "Here Come the Money," Shane McMahon's theme song,
Here
I think
come the
that would
money. Here we
pop you.
go.
You know,
Yeah, boy.
the
Dude, and
NWO
Shane
theme.
McMahon come out acting like Muhammad Ali and carrying on with his
Mhm.
little fast little feet. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, if you don't stop doing that, you are not a boxer.
No.
But it
Hey,
looked cool.
he took classes. He took boxing classes.
Uh,
He took
hey,
classes.
he took classes. Okay, all right, fair enough. I
You
mean, he
got
has some footwork, bro. He could work them feet.
he knew how to fight. I mean, I think he could
Oh
defend
yeah.
himself in an altercation.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? I think he could defend himself in an altercation. But hey, who knows? Maybe, maybe not. But I think he was capable. He was
Dude,
he was
all
capable.
of them, bro. I'm over thinking back to him now. I'm like, damn, bro. Even Stephanie. I'm thinking back to like how much I hated them at one point, how much I loved them at one point. It's just like, yo, they really was putting heart, soul, and energy into these characters, into just the product. Then it was a good time. It was like
Yeah,
people loved.
yeah.
Hurry up! Sorry, my bad. That's my dogs.
No,
People
I
love
figured.
to hate. People love to hate people, and then people love to love people. And then it was like it gave you more reason to like your character and less reason to like them. It was a good time.
I
Being
mean,
older now, looking back on it too, is crazy.
you also have to think it was in a wrestling was in a real legitimate war. The WWF was a privately owned family business at that time, and the
Mm,
WCW was a corporate conglomerate because it was owned by Ted Turner, CNN, a corporation. Then eventually, Time Warner. It was owned by a billionaire, and then WCW and a corporation. That's a totally different thing than just one dude who has a lot of money, who has a decent amount of
true,
money, and he's paying everybody out of pocket. So,
true.
you know, and Eric Bischoff fighting for his job, wanting to truly put the WCW out of business with the NWO, Hollywood Hogan, and all the guys that he got from the WCW, from the WWF, the Randy Savages, the
Ugh.
the Randy Savages, the Lex Lugers, who was over there, who was deemed to be
Yeah.
the next Hulk Hogan at the time. The Halls of Nash and the
Oh, Lex
Benson
Luger.
Six, all those guys. It was a different. It was a different thing when you look at it like that. You had two people fighting for their livelihood. Eric
Yeah.
Bischoff proving that he was the best employee that he could be for Warner Brothers and Ted Turner. I would say CNN, Ted Turner, and Turner Broadcasting, and then you had Vince McMahon, who was like, "This is my livelihood. This is how I feed my family. This is how I feed myself. This is." So it was totally
Yeah.
different things, and the wrestlers' livelihoods as well. Everybody had their view of wrestling as a child. You had to think the WWF was where you needed to be. Because they won the war, they killed the territory. So but by the time you became fully like aware, WWF was everything. There was really just
Every
WWF.
it was. It is crazy how that happened, man. You're explaining it straight up how my childhood brain is remembering it, because I was a WCW fan
Mhm.
before I watched WWF. When me and my friends would sit down and talk, it was always, hey, hey, did you watch wrestling last night? It was never wrestling. It was
Mhm.
wrestling. You
Yeah.
watched wrestling last night? I'm like, yeah. And it was WCW, WCW, WCW. I remember a girl named April in the fourth grade. She brought up WWF. And I said, what is a WWF? And I remember going to watch it, and I had always tried to remember and try to recall, like, why I didn't like it as much. Like the production was lower. It
Yeah.
it was it just didn't resonate with me as much as W like, and they didn't have Nitro girls, you know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't have none of
The
that, dude.
dance.
Like, dude, like, it was the Nitro girls was so, like, it was hot for my little kid brain, man. Like, I love that shit.
I mean, you also got to think they had spring break. They went to Mexico and went to the hotel where everybody was in bikinis and the ring was surrounded by a huge pool.
Yeah, dude, they were doing so much crazy ass stuff. So, like, when I would watch wrestling, it was always WCW. So, like, if it wasn't WCW, it wasn't right. That's why I was a big WCW fan. But once I looked at WWF and I started seeing people in WWF, and I'll be like, oh, bro, these guys are cool. Like, oh man, these guys are actually wrestling over here. It's not like Bill Goldberg just came out and speared somebody and knocked somebody out, and now the match is over. I, I was, never mind. We ain't even gonna talk about Goldberg. We
I
just,
mean, no, you are one of many people. I know you loved Goldberg and Jeff Hardy as a child. Um,
bro.
and
Man, we ain't even gonna talk about Goldberg, man. Goldberg used to get my little ass hype, dog. That Who's Next, bruh, that was peak for my little childhood brain. Who's next? Like, hey, bro, who's next? Oh, like, y'all better quit playing with this man. He's gonna spear you. And then you go over watch WWF, and it's like, well, where's the Goldberg at? It's a little different.
They had Gilbert, so there you go.
They did have Gilbert. Then they got Rhino. Oh man, ECW, Sandman, Tommy
ECW.
Dreamer. Oh god.
Wrestling. You had multiple, and you still do, but it's just not the same. To me, right now, I think wrestling is overexposed. Wrestling is on every day.
Every day.
Every day you can watch wrestling. It's on not every Sunday, but most Sundays. There's even wrestling on Sundays, so you can watch wrestling every day. Monday Night Raw, Tuesday night NXT, Wednesday night you have Evolve and AEW.
You ever do watch parties?
I was gonna do a watch party. It's kind of hard to get people to want to do watch parties. Because I just don't want to do it by myself.
I feel that.
And just have a conversation. Like I have to moderate and be on there at the same time and speak and pay attention.
I can moderate. You
could.
I could moderate. I could be there, especially if it's on the computer. But I was just thinking because, man, the last time I was on, we was talking about wrestling. I went and tried to watch wrestling. Truthfully, I can't watch it by myself. I ain't got nobody to talk to.
Well, we can do it. I mean, hey, we can do some watch parties, brother. SummerSlam is coming up on the 1st and the 2nd.
SummerSlam?
Yeah. The main event of SummerSlam will be Roman Reigns on night 2, I assume. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And night 1, I assume it's going to be Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk for the WWE.
Seth Rollins reminds me so much of Steven Richards, and I just don't know why.
One of my favorite podcasters going today, Steven Richards. Love me some Stevie Richards, but I can see it.
I don't know why.
Young Stevie.
Young Stevie Richards, bro. Like every time I see Seth Rollins, I'm like, that's not Stevie Richards, is it? I'm like, oh no, ain't no way it's him. Hell no. Like I kid you not, I just get flipped out every time. I'm like, wow.
Don't worry, Stevie doesn't look old. Stevie don't look too bad to be Steve.
Okay.
To be as old as he does. Steve still looks good. Hell, DDP still doing yoga. So I mean, there's some old wrestlers that still look great. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say Bret Hart looks great, but he still looks like Bret Hart.
He still, Bret. Yeah, okay, that's valid. That's all you can hope for.
He still looks like Bret Hart with gray hair and accusing people that they're accusing Vince and Sean that they're in homosexual activities. Because that's the reason he got screwed. Because they were screwing each other. So
that is hilarious. You guys are screwing each other. That's why I got screwed out of my title. Yeah.
Hey,
bullshit.
Hey, that's what he thought. That's what he said, and but later on, Hogan said that Vince was having sex with the Warrior on a bearskin rug.
Hey, I can neither confirm nor deny those allegations.
You wasn't alive. I know you can't. You wasn't alive. I know you can't.
Anyway. Hey, that is some wild shit. He was having sex on a bearskin rug. Wait a minute, bro. I don't know. Are you sure? Y'all wasn't just gonna say?
Hey, that's what Hogan. I mean, Hogan was known to be a grand fibber, if you will. But I mean, who knows?
Right. Who knows?
You know,
who the hell knows?
If he had the Warrior nose down in the rug, brother, and he was going to town with his grapefruits. He's a genetic jackhammer. He was jackhammering the Warrior.
I was literally saying that in my head. He's a genetic jackhammer. I was the genetic
Yeah.
jackhammer. Hey yo, that is a classic name. All I want to say is, man, that wrestling ain't the same no more. That it's all right though because it's evolved. It's something new. It doesn't mean
Yeah.
it's bad. Doesn't mean it's different. It's just something new and something different. But
You can't have
30,
genetic jackhammers and big bad booty daddies.
yeah, we can't have that.
Our Val Venus,
We can't have Val Venus. We can't have the Godfather, dude. I think, truthfully, for it, when okay, what got me into WWF was Gangrel. That he was cold. Like seeing him come out, and I'm with the Brood. It was either the Hard. I know the Hardy Boys were in it, and Edge and Christian was in it.
Yeah.
But I can't
Original Edge and
remember.
Christian.
Okay, yeah, okay. I can't remember which one was original. I think it was Edge and Christian.
Mm-hmm.
But when Edge would come out with them glasses on, and I seen that, I said, boom, 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 boom. Like it, dude. I seen Gangrel, uh, Undertaker, and well, I think that was it. I was also playing WWF Attitude, but seeing Gangrel, I said, yo, he's cold. I like this dude. I said, he's a vampire? Oh, that's cool. That WCW ain't got no vampires. Why do they have no? I was like, bro, this is edgy. This is crazy. Oh, dude. I think that's another person who don't get enough hype. Gangrel was cold.
I mean, he still wrestles to this day.
What?
Yeah, he still wrestles too.
What?
Still wrestles. You know, he does independent stuff. He's been here a few times. There is a show called Dream Wrestling. They'll be
I've
wrestling
heard of that.
next week. They'll be wrestling here next week.
Man,
Tickets are $30. So
hey,
everybody go watch Dream Wrestling if you're in the Louisville and Kentuckiana area. They'll
absolutely.
have some big stars there, a lot of AEW stars and everything. A guy I think you would enjoy watching would be Leo Rush. Right now, like just right now, I enjoy Leo Rush.
I'm looking up Dream Wrestling right now. Yeah, we're gonna have to look him up. He look like he look like a young me. He look like a look. Hey, he look crazy.
I'm pretty sure you and Leo are around about the same age, but
Same, man. I know. Oh, he's from Ring of Honor. Oh yeah, bro. Ring of Honor's gas.
well, this is the new Ring of Honor that got purchased by AEW, but it's still good.
Oh.
It's still good wrestling.
I remember Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor was the first place I saw the man. What is that? What's that move called? That front flip power driver.
Oh, the Canadian Destroyer.
Canadian Destroyer. Yeah, man. That I seen that. I said, my homie, I told my homie CJ Styles when I used to backyard wrestle, I said, yo, that's got to be your new finisher. He's like, what are you talking about? I said, you're CJ Styles. You look Canadian. The Canadian Destroyer. That's got to be your finisher. That shit's cold.
Did he adopt?
Yeah, he did. It was me and this other guy Chris was the only two people that would take it though. So,
well, I mean, it's a move.
It's a move.
I mean, you were very athletic when you were young, and you were smaller as well. So you taking a front flipping power driver makes sense.
Makes sense. Yeah, exactly. And I could just flip back pretty easily and just land on my elbows. It was a good time. I made it look good. I was sometimes like plant myself real hard. It was straight. It was dope. We don't even want to talk about it. I should have been a wrestler.
No, you should have been. It's never too late. DDP did it at 35.
Did he?
Yeah.
Damn, DDP.
DDP didn't start wrestling until he was 35. Neither did Batista. Batista was in his 30s too. Batista was old.
I do got some saved up money, man. I could just take 1,500 of that and just be like, hey, man, put me in, coach.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that, and you can do other things within OVW. You do understand that OVW is now a school. They get legitimate teaching. You can get a grant to go to OVW. You can literally get like a scholarship to go to OVW. OVW is not just a wrestling school. It's literally a school.
No. When did that happen?
Oh, it happened. Happened a few years ago. I think when Al Snow took it over initially,
That
he
is
wanted.
impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Al Snow. Oh, I'm glad you brought him up. Head? Yo, Al Snow was cold.
No, yeah, he was a great
Everybody
wrestler.
wants some everybody wants some head. And he wasn't fucking lying.
True. True.
Dog, he said, "Do everybody want some head?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do." Actually,
He's like, yeah.
I know you're
Send it
talking
on
about this.
up.
I know you're talking about this mannequin head. And you gonna knock somebody out with it, but at the same time, the oh my goodness, the dual innuendos and shit like that was so cool. Like that shit was unparalleled. It really was.
It really was. You're not.
Uh oh.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, there you go.
But yeah, I mean, everybody played a part. Whether it was hardcore Holly, Crash Holly, um, you know,
Why
like
Bob
I
Holly gotta be so mean, man?
mean, he's not wrestling anymore, but he still looks good. He still looks good. He still looks decent. He still looks like he's doing his thing.
Why do you have to be so mean to these people, man? I was listening to a Rico interview the other day, and he was talking. Rico was talking like Bob Holly was the only one that just wouldn't put up with my bullshit in the ring. He just wouldn't give me a smile or anything. He says one time he gets me in a collar to elbow tie up and shoves me off of him and says, "I'm not putting up with that shit. You're gonna wrestle." And then cut back to a clip, and you see Bob Holly's face like say that like I'm not doing this shit. You're gonna fucking wrestle or that's it. I'm like, bro, let him do his thing in the ring, bro. Let him be weird.
I mean,
Oh,
I feel like Bob was hard, but I also feel like in some ways it was necessary for the character. But I
oh
mean,
yeah,
it was a different
it
time.
wasn't. I could never. That's how good he was. I could never tell if it was a character or that's just how dude
Bob
was.
the Dick.
Yeah,
Bob's
bro. I didn't
mad.
know Bob's mad, and I'm just like, he's just that's what he is, bro. He's just a badass, and don't fuck with him. I never disliked him or liked him. I'm just like, hey, it's hardcore Holly. Don't fuck with Crash Holly, and then
Yeah.
Molly Holly, boy. Oh my god,
Who still currently works at the WWE as a producer.
bruh. I liked her over Trish Stratus. I ain't even gonna hold you.
You just like the wider hips. I get
Boy, them hit boy. Sheesh.
it.
She had me in a chokehold as a kid. I swear. I swear.
I
I
get it.
was
I know a lot of people that said that they wanted Molly to do the Molly go around on them.
yes, on me. Just Molly go around, bro. Yeah, go all the way around. Hey, man, I'm telling you. But hardcore Holly, Bob Holly, and Crap. I thought that was a good faction. I really did.
Yeah.
You know, that when I mean, hell, Jeff, Matt, and Lita was good too, bitch.
I mean, hey, she went around the world
She did.
when it came to wrestling. A little bit of Jeff. I mean, a little bit of Matt, a little bit of Edge, a little bit of CM Punk. She didn't care.
All right, wait, hold up, bro. I had to look up pictures. Yeah, Molly Holly with brown hair though. I ain't fucking with the
Oh,
blonde hair, bro.
when she cut it with the bob and
Bro,
well, use her natural hair color. I'm pretty sure her natural hair color was brown.
a natural, yeah, bro. That was tight. That was tight. That was tight. Plus, she was out there living. I didn't know she was still wrestling or still involved in it.
She'll probably show up at the every women's Royal Rumble anyway. She'll probably still run in if they can't get 30 people.
I also like that the women's division is actually Mickey James too. Oh, bro,
Yeah.
man, hey, Mickey James was go. The women's division is actually getting like competitive now.
Mickey James
That's
was
dope.
down here for a little while too in OVW. She was like the general manager for the women
I
division for a little
remember
while.
I remember Mickey James did a Tomb Raider cosplay, and I had that as my wallpaper on my phone for like 6 years, or like I ain't gonna say 6 years, but a good while.
A long time. I
A
remember
good wow.
Mickey James performed when she first came out with her album. She performed down here in Louisville at a couple clubs.
Did I start that laundry? I did. Okay. She did.
Yeah, yeah. She shoot. She performed at the clubs, and I was like, oh wow, that's cool. You know, so I mean, but that was back in
I
the
didn't know
day.
she did music.
Yeah, yeah, she did country. She was a country hardcore country. When she went down to TNA after she got fired from WWE, she started working on a country album.
Wow. Oh, she should do a country album with John Bradshaw Layfield.
I don't think he can sing, but I mean, he'll be there doing the two step in the background.
He can do two step in the background. JBL and the APA. I watched a documentary about them too. I really like those guys. Farouk, ah,
Ron Simmons. Now, I'm not going to say I
Ron
liked
Simmons.
him as Farouk, but I
Yeah, no, yeah,
did
okay.
like him in. And this is before your time, but I loved him in WCW because he was the first black world heavyweight champion.
That one. Yeah, I like that.
You
Yeah, I
know,
like Ron. Did you
mm.
like Ahmed Johnson? I
I
didn't
mean,
get to watch him much.
okay, so Ahmed Johnson, Tony Norris. I thought I loved his physicality in the ring. You know, you really couldn't understand his promos because he talked over himself. He had that really thick Southern accent, and
Yeah, yeah, he was mad a lot.
when you're screaming in a Southern accent, no one knows what you're saying because
Yeah.
it just kind of becomes gibberish. I'm with the dollar, the nigga.
Yeah,
Ah! Like,
I've
oh, I
watched
don't like
like
that
some of
shit.
his stuff, and I'm like, what did he say? I don't know what he said, but he's a brute. I like him being a brute.
I mean, I mean, I loved him being a brute, but you know, obviously, him and Ron Simmons got in a real physical altercation,
Oh
and
yeah,
you know, and he had an attitude, and he states to this day that Vince McMahon told him that he was going to be the first Black WWF Heavyweight Champion. That never turned out, but I believe that Vince might have said that to
yeah,
him just because of
yeah. Physical,
his
like the way he
attitude.
looked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he was still big, and that was after the steroid trial, and you didn't really have guys that looked like they were big. You know, you had Nash, but Nash was a giant. There's a difference. Nash was just really tall and in shape. You know, and then you had Sean, who wasn't who was in shape, but Sean was like what 220. You
yeah.
know, being 220 and 6'1", you know, isn't a big deal.
That was average. That was
Yeah,
average in the WWF.
yeah, that was an average wrestler. Granted, Sean had the look and the ability, you know, to carry a company. Carry a company. He was my favorite guy after Hogan left,
Yeah,
but he still didn't have the size. You know, Hogan
right.
6'7", build is 6'6", build is 6'8". He was definitely over 300 pounds when he was on his top of his gear cycle in the
Oh
80s.
yeah,
You know, and even when he got older, when he was in his 40s, he was still 275 pounds. You know,
still a unit.
that's a big man.
Python's
In
brother.
you know what I'm
What you
saying.
gonna do?
The reason I go to the gym and the reason I go to the gym that I currently go to until August 1st when it closes because of Hulk Hogan and because he
Don't
trained there
close
too.
it.
That's too late. You know, the ordinance has already happened. Barstown Road is under reconstruction.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
Hmm. Unfortunately,
R.I.P. Ramen House. R.I.P. Baxter Avenue. Dude, Mid City Mall is such a spot.
Ramen House still exists.
But
It's
hey,
not
Mid
there
City.
anymore.
Oh yeah,
But you know, I will definitely do a memoir video of that because I've been going there for 43 years, sir. So at least every year, at least I've been there at least once or twice every year of my life. So,
yeah.
and
But
especially since I've been going to the gym there, it's been a place where it's
yeah, you just
very
you
special.
you get good food there right after the gym. Just hey, bro, Ramen House. Boom, fill
I
you up. I
mean, there's
mean,
a lot of people that do. Yeah, that's my kid's favorite
that
restaurant.
yeah, like that would be. I mean, like my go-to. Hit the gym, hit some ramen house, go home. You make sure your body don't get hungry. You get some good food, instant growth.
Instant growth. I'm just a protein guy myself, brother. I'm just a straight, just
Ah,
do a shake and then come home and maybe have some pre-made turkey patties and some rice or some just some peas. I'm good with just peas.
Just peas.
Just peas. I'm
Nothing
all
wrong
man.
with peas. Nothing wrong with peas. I can eat
Oh,
peas.
I told you we should try. I told you next year, redneck brawl, brother. Going down to Tennessee to fight.
Hey, hey, what? Who you going with?
Oh, my buddy Brian, because he was. I said we could go. We were watching Redneck Brawl the other week, and I was like, bro, you want to go? He's like, yeah. I was like, hey, it's like $500 for the prelims. We can definitely win because these dudes just coming in throwing punches.
These dudes just coming in this fighting. Hey,
Yeah,
man.
ain't nobody got no skill, no mindset to fight. Like no, it seems like they just like I can fight them. So that's what
Hey,
I'm like.
I'll dude. Look, I'm looking at it right now. Live stream, redneck brawl. I'll fight him. 31 years old. 16. Hey, I want to go fight.
See,
I want to go fight.
we can all pile in and go to the prelims and win some.
I don't even care if I lose. I just want to punch somebody. I ain't punched somebody in the face since 2018.
No, that was too long.
It's been too long.
It's too long ago. Too long ago. And you can do it with no repercussions, sir. No repercussions.
Yeah, no
It's all
repercussions.
signed and legalized.
See, that sounds like some real attitude era shit right
It
there.
is brawl for all. It's brawl for all type shit.
Yeah, brawl for all. That sounds like some
Brawl
real.
for all.
Yeah, St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Good
Yeah.
pay per view.
The Big Show's debut in the WWF.
That was my first ever pay per view.
When he choked Steve Austin through the cage. He threw him through the cage and Austin still won, unfortunately.
And Austin still
Unfortunately
won.
for Vince. But that was funny.
Oh yeah.
That was funny. I remember that one. That was hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, dude. The same. What was that? St. Valentine's Day Massacre. What else was the other one, man? And either way, man. Oh man. So they still wrestle on Sunday. They got Sunday Night Heat now. What?
No. So on Sundays they usually just do pay-per-views. I mean, they also. On Thursday they have WWE has main event, but they also have like TNAs on Thursdays as well.
Man, let me know when Sunday Night Heat come back, man. That shit was hot.
I don't think they'll ever have a Sunday Night Heat. But I mean, they could. I mean, because it's WWE, they can just kind of have anything they want.
That's when all the jobbers was out, man, and good times. Good times.
Very true. Very true. I mean, I think, we had Sunday Night Heat. We had WCW Saturday night. We had, Shotgun Saturday night.
Yeah. Good times.
It was wrestling. It was wrestling, but it wasn't. It wasn't as much as it is now. We don't have like there's NWA Power. I forget about the NWA. They have a show. I think their show is on Tuesdays as well. And so that means there's two shows on Tuesday. There's Raw on Monday. There's what's on Wednesday. There's Tubi has a wrestling show. Come on now, Evolve. There's Evolve on Tubi, which is WWE. Wrestling's on every day. Every day. Like there's enough.
SummerSlam is August 1st
and 2nd.
Mm-hmm. What does that mean? Why is it 2 days?
Because they want to make more money.
Wait, Raw comes on Netflix?
Yes.
Interesting. All right, look at this.
If you use your VPN, all WWE comes on Netflix.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
If you're in the United States, you have to have multiple things. You have to have you have to have ESPN app. You have to have Netflix. You have to have YouTube. You have to have cable for the USA Network. you have to have regular television for the CW. But if
Damn, that's crazy.
And
That's
that's just
insane.
WWE. WWE is scattered everywhere.
WWE just needs a streaming its own streaming network at this point.
And they did. They sold that.
Oh,
They had the WWE network. They were the first sports based thing to have a
oh
entire
yeah,
network, if you remember correctly. And it was only $9.99. No
damn,
tiers. Every tier was free. It was just one tier, and it was all $9.99.
dang, that sounds perfect for a wrestling fan.
It was. I feel like the WWE network. It was. It's. I think it's probably one of the superior networks that came out. Streaming networks that came out. It had chapters for everything. Like each like if you clicked on, like, say, No Way Out, it would have each match as a chapter, and each promo that happened during that pay-per-view as a chapter. So it was chaptered, it was numbered, it was chaptered. You knew what was going on. They're on Netflix. Netflix doesn't have that. When they went to Peacock, before they went to Netflix, Peacock didn't have that either. So I truly feel like once they started to get rid of the streaming network thing, granted they lost money doing the streaming network, and they get more money, having people pay for their stuff, to contract their stuff for the license. Like ESPN paid millions of dollars to have WWE pay-per-views and in the United States. And then Netflix paid millions of dollars to have everything outside of the United States except Raw, because that's on the United States.
Oh,
They paid for that. But like I said, outside of the United States, they have everything that's WWE related.
just so that's what I said. VPN. Okay, that makes sense. That tracks. Yeah, hell yeah.
I VPN. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pay I'm not gonna pay $30 just to watch pay-per-views. That's
Yeah, no. I pay
that's
for the pay per views.
no, it's just 30. I mean, yeah, you can pay for the pay-per-views, but it's $30 a month for ESPN to get the pay-per-views included. The ESPN Plus app.
Oh,
And I don't watch enough sports for that to pay off for me. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I watch
I can see that.
bodybuilding, powerlifting, and boxing and MMA. And MMA seems to be strictly just on Paramount, and bodybuilding is nowhere to be found unless you just go to shows that are finding on streams. And powerlifting is the same, so there's no reason for me to get all that.
Man, I'm about the same way. I don't even watch a whole lot of sports either. I watch motorsports. I watch a lot of motorsports, but and combat sports. I watch UFC. I watch UFC. I wish I watched more boxing, but nobody I know watch boxing. I guess you. Yeah.
I love boxing. I'm excited to see. So there's 2 boxing matches I am going to see, and I might live stream on Rope Break. I might live stream Tyson versus Mayweather. That'll be a watch party for that, for sure.
Okay.
And then, of course, Ray J versus Orlando Brown.
Oh yeah. I was just literally left with my cousin talking about that fight. My cousin was like, "You watching that Ray J in the Brown fight?" I said, yeah. I'm probably gonna watch the highlights if I can't catch it.
Oh, I'll find it. I'll find it.
Yeah.
I'll buy Zeus just for that, and then cancel it the next day.
I feel that. My bad, man. I'm just feeding the puppos.
Oh, animals gotta eat. I understand, brother. There's some cats, there's some dogs in the house. I understand.
Dang, man. You know how it is. They don't care nothing about 30 years of wrestling. They wasn't here 30 years of wrestling.
No, they were not here 30 years ago. They didn't hear the leg drop heard around the world. They didn't
hear the leg drop around the world, man.
They didn't see Austin with his busted lips say Austin 316 said, "I just whipped your ass."
That was a crazy promo, honestly. And really, when you go back and listen to it, it still hits to this day. Well, I haven't listened to it in a while, but I bet if you did go listen to it, I bet it would hit. Yeah,
I mean, it does. You have to think. especially with the religious undertones, and
Mm-hmm.
especially in the times that we live in today. A promo like that wouldn't go without a lot of censorship, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, a lot of pushback.
Yeah, because yes, people have always been protective of their religion, but I don't think any. I don't think now, and I think people are more so protective of all their values. Like if you step on anything, there will be a Karen at your door, brother.
There will be.
What you're
Yeah.
gonna do when Karen runs wild on you?
Cry about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry about it. No, seriously, man, because they'll take it to the next level. They really will over some nonsense. Ain't got nothing to do with
Yeah.
them. That's what
I mean,
Karens do.
and that's true. And that's one thing I can say about wrestling that we don't get now, or any form of entertainment in general.
Agreed.
Uh, People just don't let it be just that. Everyone has an agenda. And
Everybody has an agenda. Speaking of agendas, I just got banned from online gaming because of my name, and I beat somebody online, and they didn't like. They found something they could ban me for. I didn't cuss them out or nothing, so they was like, "Oh, his name promotes marijuana usage. We're gonna ban it."
oh, the same one as it normally is, right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I was like, "Dang, bro, that's crazy. You can't do
Well, I mean,
anything nowadays. Everybody's so easily offended."
I mean, that was just petty. What happened to you? They wasn't offended.
Yeah, that's petty. But now, if you say, for example, like we go back to Austin, if Austin was to say, you know, yeah, nobody's worried about your. I don't know what exactly he said, but I know he said something about Psalm 3:16, John
Mhm.
16. Well,
John
Austin
3:16.
3:16. Okay, John 3:16. Well, Austin 3:16 says, "I just whipped your ass." I know he said some Bible thumper. Yeah. Hey,
You thumping your Bible. Well, Austin talking about John 3:16. Well, Austin 3:16 said, "I just whipped your ass."
yeah, there it is. Yeah, you
You
can't say
know,
that
and
now.
and I think a lot of people that would definitely get a lot of people upset.
Oh yeah,
And it did then as well, but it wasn't so mainstream where it reached everybody. But that's social media as well. Social media wasn't anything in 1996. We still had dial-up internet, AOL. You
hey
know,
man,
you get on the
yeah.
internet, you can't have a phone call, brother. I mean, it was that type of deal.
That was. I remember those times.
You know. And now the real question is, who has a landline? You
My
know,
aunt.
I mean, but cousin
Other
Eddie
than that,
is an elderly woman, like
yeah.
literally elderly. That's a completely different deal.
Yeah,
But
that is true.
but I mean, people in their 50s don't have landlines anymore. You got
Right. Bro, they ain't on that.
yeah.
You used to hear that noise? That shit used to go
Mhm.
crazy.
Man, I mean, I think it still would if he just had come out right now.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like that's the difference between him and The Rock, Hogan and The
Mm.
Rock, Triple H and The Rock. The Rock gets a pop for a different reason because you're seeing a celebrity.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
you don't get a pop because you're seeing a wrestler.
Agreed.
Not that I don't
I,
like The
I can
Rock, I
agree
still
with
love
that.
The Rock.
I can definitely agree with that.
But I
Because
but
like you said earlier, people don't know The Rock now for
other
other
stuff.
things. Yeah.
Mhm.
I know people now who don't even know another wrestler. It's like, oh, bro, you talking about Dwayne Johnson? Like, yeah, he's a wrestler. No, he's not. Like, yeah, he is. It's like, what do you
He
mean? No,
ain't
he's
that.
not.
He ain't. He
Like,
just big. No, no, no. He wasn't even that big
especially
when he was young.
especially people in the car scene.
Yeah.
Because I walk into those people a lot, and obviously with him being in the Fast and Furious movies
Fast
and
and
whatnot. Yeah, so it's like, oh, Dwayne the Rock Johnson, yeah, he was a wrestler. What? Like, yeah, professional wrestler, bro. Look him up. Are you serious? Yeah. Wow. I've heard people actually see him that was a professional wrestler, and then they turn around and say some shit like, "Oh, that's corny," and I'm like, "Hey, bro,
Mhm.
you watch your fucking mouth."
I feel like you can't say if you lived in that, if you actually watched it and you saw
You,
how authentic compared to what everybody else was doing and the Rock character was doing in 98 and 99, you know, the know your roles, the shut your mouth,
And shut your mouth.
you know,
That that was fucking peak.
the
The Rock
Usher,
said,
speaking in third person
yeah,
the entire time.
the entire time. You Rudy Poo Jabroni, The Rock does not care about your reactions. The Rock. I'm like, bro, why does he keep saying that? But it's hitting. And you got Stone Cold. How about what, what? And hey, the only one that didn't really hit for real, I ain't gonna lie, but that's only because I didn't like him for real, was Triple H. How about I am the game and I'm that damn good.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Yeah, all right, you got your catchphrase, okay?
I mean, he had the least impactful, catchphrase of the Attitude
But
Era. I
he
can say that.
sent that shit home.
Yeah.
He had good delivery. He was, I am that damn good, and he was good. You know,
Yeah.
man tore both his quads. Finished the match.
Had one of the biggest reactions when he returned at Madison Square Garden. Came back jacked.
Came back fucking ripped.
Took up the whole. I was like, "Oh, who is that man? That ain't Triple H."
Who is that dude? Yeah, dude. Seeing DX Triple H, and then he came back as that dude. I said, that's a different person. That he's cloned.
Different man, you know. But as an adult now, well, I was an adult then, but as an older adult, a little bit wiser adult, human growth hormone is an amazing.
It's amazing, yeah, bro. He came back spitting water with the backwards rider hat and the leather jacket, and that it took that Triple H. I dressed like Triple H in high school.
That's so did I. I would always do the Triple H beard when I was young.
Yeah, I tried when I tried. You know, I didn't start growing enough facial hair then, but especially when I worked out and I had a leather jacket, I had to make sure it had the pleats in the back and the fucking tassels up top like Triple H. I was like, no, I gotta have this type of leather jacket.
Well, you know, you also were a motorcycle guy, so was the
dude,
game.
yeah.
So,
yeah, that dude. So it kind of fit the point when I was walking around my leather jacket, and I was like, damn, I actually kind of anyway.
Well, there you
beyond
go.
That.
I mean, hey, you were jacked, you were working out, brother. I was there. I saw you go to the gym. I saw you work out.
Yeah, you was there. You was there in those times.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was, brother. You should on August 1st. You should come down to Mid City Barbell, a place where Hulk Hogan worked out, Bill Dundee, Jerry Lawler. If you're in the Louisville area on August 1st, come down and say goodbye to a place that has wrestling history in it, which is Mid City Barbell in Mid City Mall. It was Bud's Gym back in the day, but it definitely had a lot of wrestlers. Mike Tyson was even down there, and he's a WWE Hall of Famer too.
Mike Tyson is? Yeah. This is correct. Hey, you said August 1st. I'm putting it in my calendar right now.
August 1st.
I gotta ask off.
I'm gonna go down there for one last workout.
Wait, that's a Saturday.
That's a Saturday. It's the end of the.
Yeah. I'll be off. I'm already. I'll be out of town. Shit.
No big deal, brother. I understand.
I can come back. I go out of town on the 29th. Well, it's just Georgetown, Kentucky. I'm going horseback riding.
Oh, well, have fun.
Yeah, I'm going down Thursday night, and I'm supposed to be down there Friday, and we're gonna come back Friday. My girl was like, if you go horseback riding, you're not gonna want to do anything after you're done. So we might as well get like a B&B down there and maybe find something to do afterwards and then come back. I was like, okay.
Horseback riding is fun. It's very physical because you're gonna be bouncing up and down. So
Yeah, that's what I heard. You know, she's like, it's you're gonna hate it. I said it can't be no worse than riding a motorcycle to Tennessee. She's like, oh, it can be a lot worse. It's like, okay.
I was gonna say a motorcycle does have smooth spots. Somebody walking is a different story.
Right. That's the point she made, and I realized that. I was like, well, you know, at least at any given time when I'm cruising and the road's smooth, I can just sit there. I don't have to brace up on it.
You got to brace because it's boom, 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 boom,
boom. Yeah, he's moving constantly. So
just a saddle and some stirrups. That's the only thing that's holding you there, but in your hands.
I'm just like, well,
you know, You know, you don't want to be like Christopher Reeves. Rest in peace,
I don't.
Christopher Reeves.
RP. I don't.
You know, you
I
don't want to be
don't.
like Superman being in a shirt. My
I
name is
don't.
James. We don't want
I
that.
don't want. I don't want that. I don't want to be in a chair. I already told him straight up, man. If I get crippled, bro, you got to end it. Put a
Oh,
plug.
I don't want to be trapped in my body. I think
I
that's a
don't want to
fair.
be trapped in. That's me. Same. That is horrible. I don't
That's a
want
fair.
that. No.
That's a legit fear. Being in a coma. Well, if you're in a coma, you sleep. But if you're like
Yeah.
freaking conscious, it's like, oh, their eyes are open, but they can't do nothing. Kill
But
me.
they can't do nothing to kill me. Yeah, it sucks. I don't want to do this shit. I don't want to be here. I just sit here. I'm just stuck in my mind all day. I'm good on
Yeah.
that.
Hey, sometimes that gets a dark place, brother. I don't want to be there without any
Yeah, I
outlet.
don't. Right. Well, they'll be
You
like,
know.
"Oh, well, we'll make sure you watching something joyful." To not fuck that, dude. I don't want to do that.
Yes,
Ever.
sir.
No.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Before we end this conversation, I do want to ask you a question.
Oh,
Besides Jeff Hardy, who is your
ooh.
favorite guy from the NWO, WCW, Monday Night Wars era? You can give me a top five if you can't just pick one.
Mm, like that, when they was going back and forth. Oh
Yeah.
man, yeah. Besides Jeff Hardy, uh, Chris Benoit. Okay.
You can
Well.
say Chris. You can say
Okay.
Chris. I know he's controversial, but
All
Benoit was
right.
there and he didn't kill nobody yet. So it's fine.
Yeah. I like Chris
Nobody was
Benoit
unalived.
and Chris Jericho.
Okay.
Uh.
And who is still wrestling today? Chris Jericho.
Yeah, Chris Jericho. Uh. Besides Jeff Hardy,
If you ever go on a cruise, go on the Jericho cruise.
really.
Hmm. They have wrestling in games, and you get to hang out with the wrestlers as well.
Hey, you got. I mean, the dude, I really, if you gonna say a top five, I mean those three. I like Dean Malenko, Chris Jericho, and dude,
Benoit.
what was yeah, Benoit. Those three, like
Hmm.
those were my favorite three from WCW off top coming over. I was like, oh hell yeah, they're gonna fucking go crazy over here. You know, Cass when
Yep.
that was more
ECW.
of an ECW
I
thing.
mean, it's
Okay,
still the Monday Night Wars. I feel was just everything. Everything that has to do with
okay,
wrestling. You still had because I don't just call WCW and WWE and WWF. ECW mattered too because they both stole a lot of the things from ECW. I mean, you got to think Stone Cold Steve Austin stole Mikey
because
Whipwreck's finisher, which was the Stone Cold Stunner, the Ripper Snapper. He used it as the
yeah,
stunner.
yeah,
He
he
started
did.
cutting promos like that in ECW when he was making fun of Hogan. And they never had the match, even though I feel like they could have used that as the fire because he was making fun of Hogan because he did get fired from WCW when he was hurt.
Yeah,
But they never had the match because by the time when they were going to touch each other, they were both big icons. By that, Stone Cold was Stone Cold, and Hogan was Hogan way before Austin was even wrestling.
Hogan was right.
So
Hogan had been, yeah.
So I get why that match never happened, but they could have used that. But yeah, you can put in Taz, you can put in Rhino, you can put in
Oh,
anybody.
bro, that's this basic man.
Rob Van
Seeing
Dam.
those guys come into, oh man, RVD, seeing those guys like different levels of cruiserweight, and then like seeing the cruiserweights that can also slam people too, like
Yeah.
those main people like that, like Rob Van Dam, you know, Taz, Chris Jericho, Dean Malenko, Rey Mysterio, like all the like those characters were absolutely great. And I will not an honorable mention, but like the forefront was, you know, NWO and DX. Like
Yeah.
those two were the, you know, the what was they called? Man, I even liked them when it was, you know, Raw versus SmackDown. You know, even that was cool.
Yeah.
But DX and NWO, they were like the head leaders of that. I feel like Austin was more of the like outlier of all of that because granted he was involved in it, but he wasn't DX, he wasn't WCW, he was just the antagonist.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
it
he was
both,
the top guy. He was the
he was the top guy. He was
the
just like, yeah,
undisputed top guy. And I would never take that. Like I said, I might not have been an Austin fan, but he was never he was the undisputed top guy. Rock was right there next to him, but it was
Hmm.
still Austin. And then you had your Foleys. But I also think that was a testament to wrestling. Not one guy. Austin could not go to work, but you could still see somebody you wanted to see. You would still see the
Right.
Rock. If Austin wasn't there that week, you would still see the Rock. If Rock wasn't there, you could see Austin. If Rock and Austin wasn't there, Undertaker would be there. You know,
Yeah, you'd be disappointed. I like that. You'd be disappointed when your guy wasn't there, but at the same time, it was like, man, it was still a good show.
you're still a good show. In that time, and NWO. Yep, Hollywood wasn't there all the time, but he was the special attraction. But you would still see
Mhm.
Roddy Piper. You would still see Lex Luger. Sting would come down from the rafters and beat up the entire NWO. You still had Hall and Nash. Six, Ted DiBiase would come out and cut a promo. Kurt Hennig was still wrestling. So
Kurt Hennig. Oh, yeah, man. Whew. I was sleeping on him for damn.
it's so many guys. It was just such a thing. I would say that my top five outside of Hogan, because I'm not gonna put Hogan. I think everyone that ever watches this knows Hogan is my favorite wrestler.
Yeah,
I have on a shirt and I have on a bandana that says that. But
dog. The perfect dude, dog. I'm.
the perfect plex.
It was perfect.
It was perfect.
That was my homie Chris's finisher, man. And he had that arch and everything. It looked so good. Hey, anyway,
Hey, I love to see a good fisherman suplex.
I wouldn't kick out.
It's
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 that's art.
it's too bad that and this is just my critique, that simple, which isn't a simple move because it can look pretty, it can be done perfectly,
Hmm.
especially when you see somebody that you feel like they might not be able to be flexible enough to get that arch, like Kurt Hennig, but he was flexible enough to get that arch and get on
He
his
was
tippy
flexible
toes.
enough to get that tippy toe arch and boom,
Yeah,
like yo.
and hit you, and you're just like, oh, okay. So it looked perfect because he wasn't a small guy. He was like 250, and he's over here picking you up and hitting this move with grace.
With
Um,
grace. And his intro song was cold.
yeah, oh yeah. So you had him. I feel like within wrestling right now, everybody's finisher has to be something dangerous. Um,
Mm,
let's be honest. The Stone Cold Steve Austin's finisher is a jawbreaker,
a jawbreaker. Yeah,
and
they do that all day.
yeah, it's a jawbreaker. It's just you fall on your knees and then you sail. And Hogan's move is a leg drop, and you just sail because he takes the brunt. His ass
His ass takes the bump.
his ass takes the bump. You just gotta sail. And
I
they
remember my first leg drop on a real mat. That shit hurt
hurt your.
so bad.
I'm
And
sure.
that shit hurt. I didn't know how to land out, but I jumped on, landed on my. It hurt so bad.
I'm sure it hurt. I'm sure it hurt. I'm gonna
But
always say that things like that. The art of professional wrestling is gone. A DDT doesn't finish a match, but Jake the Snake hits a DDT. It finished the match every
he
time.
finished the match every time. Hey,
You know,
he just you know he had that. Who else? A Raven. I like Raven's DDT.
yeah,
Raven had a nice the even flow
the even flow, all the Raven effect, whatever you called it.
or the
It
Raven
was
effect. Yeah,
whatever name he had it, depending on where he worked at. It was art. He hit a good snap. It's all about delivery and sale.
yeah.
I feel like that is a lost art in professional wrestling. I understand everything changes with the times, and I love
I
wrestling
was
as
a
a
Raven fan too. That's crazy. I
oh,
was
I love
thinking,
I loved Raven because he came out to one of my favorite songs, which was "Come Out and Play" by the
come on,
Offspring in
yeah,
ECW. Which is that's another thing. Licensed music became a thing on the main stage in ECW. Uh, Granted, in the territory days when wrestling wasn't on television, everyone had licensed
license,
music.
right?
Jerry Lawler, licensed music, Bill Dundee, Too Sexy, Brian Christopher, one of my favorite guys as well from that era. Um,
Good time.
they when they were all in USWA, everyone had licensed music. There was nobody in the background making songs. I do think Jim Johnston and Jimmy Hart were great
Mm,
songwriters.
they were.
Because they came out with good "Sexy Boy." It's still a hit, and Jimmy Hart made that a long time ago.
I'm still a sexy
Yeah,
boy.
yeah,
Sexy boy. I'm not.
yeah.
Cool.
Everybody forgets it's Sean rapping, but the singing is Jimmy.
But the singing is Jimmy, yeah.
You know,
Sexy boy.
you know. So
Boy,
you know,
boy.
music.
Hey man, that was good. That's such a good song.
It is.
Anyway,
I would say getting dressed. If I'm getting dressed up, two songs I listen to: Shawn Michaels' "Sexy Boy" and Rick Rude's. And you need to listen to this.
oh,
Rick Rude's WCW theme, "Simply Ravishing," was amazing. Um,
Ravishing Rick Rude.
one of my
Yeah,
favorite guys.
I think I've heard that.
It is before your time because the song came out in like '92, but
Damn. Yeah,
but
I think it might have been on the attitude. I'm gonna have to go listen to it, man.
you can go listen to it. You can go listen to it. You just mute your mic and then tell me what you think, brother.
Yeah,
Simply
you know.
Ravishing, WCW, man. It's a good one. If you guys haven't heard that, it's a great song.
Oh yeah, nah, we'll do it off stream, man. I'm gonna do it off stream.
Yeah, yeah.
What is it, like a minute? Because you was about to log off. I don't want to hold you up too long. My bad.
Oh no, we good. We good. I'm not really doing anything. The children are are playing games on the Lumina, so it's fine. I mean the Luna, the Amazon Luna. So they're fine, and they're old. So
Ah, hey, you said a song by Jimmy Papa.
I don't know who it was from, who made the song.
Uh, is it 5 minutes long?
What, Simply Ravishing? Probably so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I can just tell this is a banger already. Doom 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 doom
Yeah,
doom.
that's it.
Yeah, I can tell that's a banger already. Yeah. Look, I'm gonna put it in. Look,
Shoot.
so we can both talk and I can listen to it.
Yeah,
Look at that.
there you go.
Perfect.
There you go. Because Rude, and that was WCW. Rude was booked better in WCW than he was in the WWF.
Oh yeah, I never heard this song before. Yeah, I never heard this one before. Dog, hey, this is an old WCW
Mhm.
album that I don't have, man. Look at Sting. Sting had a blonde box cut, boy.
Yeah, that's old. That's old Surfer Sting. He had the blonde box cut with the rat tail at the back.
Oh man, wrestling was so great. I wish I was born in the '70s.
For what? So you could wrestle in the '80s or in the
Just so I
early
could,
'90s.
yeah, so I could wrestle in the '90s, man. That would have been dope. You
Wait,
could watch the '70s, watch the '80s, wrestle in the '90s. That would have
yeah,
been peak.
true. I think you would have learned. I think the territory days where everybody kept
I gotta
wrestling
put this on my
clothes
playlist.
and people thought wrestling was real. Made wrestling different, and even then, even when Vince was saying wrestling was fake, there were still people that thought, "Yep, everything else is fake, but Stone Cold was real. He really hates
So
Vince," you know.
he really hates that. Yeah,
That was the farthest thing from the truth because I mean, whoever makes you the most money, if you the boss, you always love that person the most, and Austin made him the most
right.
money, so he loved him. He loved him some
He
Stone Cold.
loved it. Yeah, exactly.
You know, and that's the legitimate thing. But hey, you know, I think
I can see why you get dressed to this song.
yeah, you
It's
got
a banger.
it gets you together.
Yeah, I can get together to this, bro. I might
Yeah,
actually not even put this on my work playlist. It's gonna be on my get ready playlist. I
it's
only
on
got
my get ready playlist. That
I only got 8 songs on my get ready playlist because if it takes me longer than 36 minutes to get ready, I ain't going nowhere.
I ain't gonna lie, it depends on the day. 'Cause, I mean, sometimes a shower is 20 minutes, so 36
You
minutes is
right?
long enough.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel that.
If the
Hey,
song is hitting, if the playlist is hitting and the water's hitting, hey, it might be a little longer.
It might be a little longer, man. I got 36 minutes on my get ready playlist, and I almost got it to the point to where it's like I can get out the door in 25 to 30 minutes, depending on where we going.
All right, if I'm in a
No.
rush, and it might be even longer if I got facial hair. If it's in the winter, I don't know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know. I don't know. It's some extra song. It's some extra songs in the winter.
In the winter, I might have to restart a couple songs, especially if it's cold outside and I'm still wet. I ain't going outside cold. Yeah, you right. I might actually put some songs on pause. But to be honest with you, hell, it sometimes I'll pause the song, I'll restart a song. You know,
No, yeah. I mean, I think that's everybody.
most of it's instrumentals and jazz anyway.
I mean, I listened to the Rick Root song is a two. It's on the playlist twice. So for
Hey,
me,
this is going on there. I gotta put "Sexy Boy" on there. I ain't never got ready to that song. That sounds like some dope shit to get ready to. I bet that'll get me hyped.
I'm pretty sure your friend Mr. Peter Wesley, our AKA Blake, pretty sure he's gotten ready to that song in his lifetime.
Yeah, I'm about to put that on that because that's gonna be hot. Morgan already hates me with most of my wrestling music on here, dude. Like I'll put wrestling. There's video game music on it too. Like
Oh, yeah.
she's already annoyed.
I mean,
Annoyed at this stuff.
sometimes Sephiroth's theme is on my get ready playlist.
Like my like Mark Henry's theme is on my get ready playlist.
It ain't on my get ready. Like it's on my gym playlist. So,
yeah,
it's on my gym playlist. Yes, get ready. No,
yeah, it's on both. It's on my get ready playlist, and it's on my because I'll listen to that shit when I'm waking up. I'm like, whoa, hey, somebody's gonna get their ass kicked. What? Anyway,
my alarm.
D'Lo Brown is on here too.
That's looking at the real deal now.
Dude, gonna kick your sorry ass out on the street.
That's what you got. Yeah, oh yeah.
That's what you want to do. So pack the bags and your ass get me. Hey, bro, D'Lo Brown's cold.
Hey, D'Lo's still in it. I think he still books. I think he as an agent on TNA. I think he still is. I know.
Really?
I know. If you ever get time, watch Dark Side of the Ring. It's already out. It's a 3-part series of TNA. It's really like the life of Jeff Jarrett, but it's a 3-part series of the rise and fall of Jeff Jarrett and TNA together. It's a very good thing about how he stole he didn't, but how he ended up with Kurt Angle's ex-wife and all the other stuff.
It's very good. 3 parts.
3 parts. Good series.
Damn, yeah, I'm gonna watch it. This was just released 6 days ago.
And well, it's a good one. It's a good one. And the next one is Samoa Joe versus Necro Butcher. So they're just discussing the match.
Who was this? Dark Side of the Ring, episode 7, Jeff Jarrett and Mick Foley, Hell in a Cell. Oh boy, what? That sounds great. Anyway, my bad.
Hey, Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah.
I love me some Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett's from my USWA Louisville Garden days. So I love me some Jeff Jarrett.
My only instance of seeing Jeff Jarrett ever was I don't remember which time it was, but he hit Kane with his guitar. Yeah. And Kane looked at him like he was crazy and beat his ass. That was the only time I saw Jeff Jarrett ever. I've never really watched him wrestle. I know he just had a guitar. He was on the WWF Attitude game, and he had a guitar. I like to hit people with his guitar. That's about it. But
Jeff Jarrett did lose the Intercontinental Championship to China.
Then I did see him wrestle because I seen China as the Intercontinental Champion, which was wild to me because she was a girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And well, that was his last night. He told Vince that he needed $200,000 to take to put her over. So Vince gave him $200,000 because he was out of contract anyway. He wasn't on contract. He was like, look, if you want me to work, if you want me to put her over, you got to give me $200,000. And he's like, okay, you don't work. I mean, his contract was over. He couldn't make him do the match anyway.
He couldn't make him do it anyway, right?
So he gave him extra money so he could drop the title, give it to China. Then the next night he was in WCW and he became a WCW heavyweight champion not too long afterwards. And he joined the Silver nWo.
That's actually a good play. I gotta turn some lights on. It's getting dark. And my phone just told me I got 15%.
Well, in that case, sir, we
Charger.
need to do some closing.
Yeah, charger. I just put it on charger. I got a
All right.
little wireless charger.
All right. Well, that's good. That's good. Well,
Mm.
wrestling was a different breed, man. It was a different thing. We do, social media didn't ruin everything. With
Jim
leaks.
Cornette. That's who I like. I like listening to him talk.
I love Jim Cornette. He's, I am going to say this. Jim Cornette is the reason that I do this. He
Oh,
was
nice.
the first podcast I listened to during COVID. Um, and after COVID, because I mean, I had free time. Only work
Yeah,
3 days a week, so I would listen to wrestling podcasts. And I was like, oh wow, and him being a Louisvillian and him having, we have a lot of the same opinions, not all. I am 20 years younger than Jim Cornette, so my opinions are a little
all
different.
right, bro. That song's over with now. Yeah.
But yeah, nice song, right?
I mean, hey, it is a banger.
Yeah, it's old.
I
Yeah, people didn't expect that. Like Sting's "Too Cold Scorpio" also had a banger, but
mm,
in
Too
WCW,
Cold Scorpio. I
which
don't
is,
even remember.
I'm gonna say this. So my favorite real, like, legitimate black wrestler, because I know The Rock isn't considered black in a lot of people's eyes, because he's biracial. But my favorite black wrestler is Too Cold Scorpio, not Booker T like most people. It is Too Cold Scorpio.
No. Booker D. I like R-Truth.
I love Ron. Like
Ron Simmons.
I love Ron when he was serious.
Yeah,
The
and he was serious.
the goofiness of
The
our
good,
it took it out. It took it out of me. But
it's
serious
sad.
R-Truth, I loved him when he was serious. When he was, but he was an angrier person then when he was younger. But I love that character.
I like that character. I did. He was, dude. I would watch him and I'm like, damn, that could be me, bro. He's out there mad and flipping on it like he was doing the thing, But I never really paid much attention to him after he got serious. Then he cut his hair off, and I was just like, "Oh, okay, you doing a thing. I get what you're
I
doing."
mean, he did the thing, cut his hair off.
He was going bald too, though. So.
And he's going bald, and he didn't want to just have the strange razor cuts. And I
Bro,
get it.
you see me, bro. I got my shit wrapped up, bro. I don't want to go bald.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, brother. I
I
get you.
don't want to. I'm trying to preserve my hair. My hairline receding too. And I don't like it.
Now it's time to go turkey.
I ain't going to Turkey. I'm gonna shave the shit before I do all that.
Hey, what's wrong with going? That's a trip and a surgery.
That is a trip and
Hey,
a
family,
surgery.
we going on vacation. Where are you at? I'm gonna be somewhere else for like two
I will be
hours.
somewhere else for. I'll be back. Yeah,
I'll be
either.
back.
Don't worry about me. I'm just going to fix my head.
I'll be back, and there you go. Brand new hairline, right above your eyelids.
Right where it's supposed to be.
Right
Hey,
where,
bro, my dog. This.
right there.
This is my boy. Anyway, we ain't gonna talk about it.
Everybody gets older. It's part of life.
We do.
Part of
My
life.
stylist say it's because I wear too many hats, and I'm just like, well, I mean, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Well, why do you wear hats if you have dreads?
Because they look like shit.
Why don't you just get them retwisted?
Yeah, it takes 6 hours and $200.
You need to put Morgan on the class.
All right, it's about time, bro. I'm probably about to, you know what I'm saying? It depends.
All right.
I might lop them off.
You ain't gonna cut them off.
Hey, I might not. You're right. I might not.
You ain't
I
gonna cut them
feel
off.
I gotta at least. I gotta dye them all different colors like Jeff Hardy at least one time before I cut them off or something.
Then you gotta do the Jeff Hardy juke in front of Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, I gotta have a rainbow hair dreads one time before I cut them off, man. The rainbow haired warrior. As soon as you said who was your favorite wrestler outside of Jeff Hardy, I was
like, I mean, you did when you were a child, you did Swanton in my bed. I knew who your favorite wrestler was.
That was insane. That was insane.
That wasn't a question, but that's the reason I said outside of Jeff Hardy. Like when people ask me, I was like, it's easy because I've stated since Hogan passed away, I will only wear Hulk Hogan shirts to wrestling events. which is fine, you know.
I
And
respect the fuck out of that. That's
so,
dope.
you know, because that's my favorite wrestler. So no matter
That's
what I'm
who it
going,
is.
and I do have other wrestling shirts because I wear other wrestling shirts. But if I'm going to a wrestling event, I'm letting you know my favorite wrestler is Hulk Hogan. The last time I went
Hulkamania.
to OVW, I got so many like dirty looks from, and it was nobody black that gave me a dirty look. It was all Caucasian people because I wore this shirt, so which is it says Hogan, but you have to know what it you have to know because it has a
Yeah,
skull with gold teeth. Like you don't think that's Hogan, but it is a Hogan shirt.
it is a Hogan shirt.
But but you don't know unless you come up and you see. And are you familiar with the wrestling shirts? And and I got the Caucasian people were kind of upset, giving me a dirty look. And but like I always said, I said ain't nobody gonna run up, so I don't care. You can look at me all you want.
That part.
You
That
know.
part.
And if you got a question, I'll answer it, brother. My favorite wrestler is Hogan. Terry Gene Bollea was a racist. Hulk Hogan was a character.
Yo, Hogan really did, man. He made you want to eat your vitamins and eat your Wheaties, man.
You know
Hogan
what I'm
wanted
saying?
you to.
And
Hogan
your
was.
vitamins were steroids, and I'm for steroids, brother. If you know what I'm
I'm,
saying.
I'm for those. I
Mhm.
like those.
I like gains, brother. You don't got to live forever. You just got to live once.
You just got. I like that. You ain't gotta live forever. You just gotta live once, man.
You
You
know,
just gotta live once.
there's a lot of people
I,
that exist, but not that many people that live.
there's a lot of people that exist, but not that many people that live. That's true. I want to be immortal.
Like Hollywood, Hulk Hogan.
Gains, brother.
You know?
Cuckoo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gear is not a bad thing. It's just
Anyway, no, my
something
bad.
that people
I'm
do.
over here just thinking, like, damn, bro. You know, I could have been. I would be huge if I never stopped working out. Well, I probably wouldn't have went. I probably wouldn't have got huge. I probably honestly would have went more into the strength training because that's really what I like.
Yeah.
I like watching the the not necessarily the huge dudes, but like the kids that have a good body, they can just bust out 100 pull-ups and
Yeah.
pull out a couple muscle ups, and then like I was into that, or do like yoga and the shit. Like
Yeah.
I would have probably been more into that. That would have been. But fitness, man, we gotta get back into it.
Yes, sir.
If I keep up with this and you found a gym, bro, you gotta let me know where you go. Like it'll.
I'm probably gonna go back to where we used to go, which is the Second Street Y. When I
Oh, okay.
do, but that'll be like I said. I'm gonna do some MMA fighting and some training before I get back into that and lose some weight and get smaller. You know, because I'm because the weight I am now is 240, 250. There's a lot of people that are like 6 feet tall and way too tall for me to get in
Wait, you talk.
to
Yeah,
punch.
wait.
Um,
You do MMA fighting? You do like jiu-jitsu and training? You go to a fight gym?
no, I'm just I
Oh,
just started just doing the yoga and doing the drills for Muay Thai.
okay.
So no, well, eventually I will go to
Yeah.
a Muay Thai drill, but I want to get into more better cardiovascular condition before I get into
Do
something.
they have Muay Thai gyms in Louisville? My bad, I'm getting way off
Yes,
subject.
they do. There's one or two.
I I want to get into a Muay Thai gym. I want if there's some fighting I would want to take. I took Shotokan before. I don't want to do jiu-jitsu. I don't want to do wrestling. Granted, those are all valid skills to learn, and that's where all things get to in a street fight. But when I've
Mm-hmm.
watched fighting, I like Muay Thai.
Okay, that's the only time. That's the only. I know. I don't know if you know, but Roku has a fighting channel, and Muay Thai comes on most of it. So I watch that a lot.
Oh
Um,
man, I, there's a character in a Tekken game that does Muay Thai, and he came out in November. And
mhm.
I've watched a lot of Muay Thai on YouTube, and obviously Rod Tang because he's all over the fucking place. But watch a lot of his shit. But I've been because I play a lot of Tekken. I love Muay Thai. Like just watching the fight, watching they got like in the whole thing, like Muay brand, the whole like thing behind it. Like, hey, Muay Thai is dope. I want to learn
Oh
to,
yeah.
you know, you know.
Sagat never got you into Muay Thai.
No, crazy enough, dude. Okay. We won't go back to Street Fighter. I liked Adon more than Sagat.
Sagat. Oh, okay, I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah,
I see it.
I was a Jagger kick, rising Jagger. I was a Don fan over Sagat. So once he stopped coming in Alpha, it was just like Sagat's cool. I fuck with Sagat. Scott's tough. His whole rivalry with Ryu, but yeah, no. Bruce in Tekken is what got me into Muay Thai,
I can see it. I can see
and
it.
then I watched Ong Bak, and then Tony Jaa, and then the Protector, and I was started looking at that, and I was like, bro, where can I learn Muay Thai? And I never really found a Thai boxing gym, anything. I found a
Yeah.
Thai boxing, or kickboxing, excuse me, and I was like, I don't want to do American kickboxing. I want to do Muay Thai.
No, no. Well, don't want to poop on American kickboxing, but it's not the. It's it's an
It's not the
inferior
same.
sport.
Yeah,
It's
it's not the
inferior.
same. It's straight up. It's if you're gonna do kickboxing, just fucking do boxing and learn how to kick somebody.
I mean, there's no even reason. I mean, a good boxer can beat a good kickboxer. Yes, they don't have as many. They don't have as many skills, but most good boxers can get in and punch you in the face.
Yeah, get in and punch you in the face, and then that's about it.
I mean, I love
But
to see.
Muay Thai, boy,
Yeah,
Muay Thai is just so it goated. It's a good fighting style. Any style where it uses every aspect of you. I mean, all martial arts do, but using
yeah.
elbows, punches, clinches. When I studied Shotokan, we didn't study a lot of clinches, and I always thought that was weird because I'm like, bro, everybody want to clinch somebody. Somebody grabs you, reach out, to get away and strike. But judo is where that will come in. But regardless, I
Yeah.
digress.
Oh
We,
yeah.
we,
I mean,
you find a Muay Thai gym, bro. I will sign up with you at the same day.
no. Well, I will let you know because, like I said, it'll be a couple months. Got some things I got to take care of first,
That means I need to
brother.
start doing cardio.
That's the thing. That's the reason I'm going to get smaller. There's a treadmill in the living room, and it's going to get used more than ever for these for the month and a half.
I got a desk treadmill. I'm gonna start using it again.
Oh, there you go. Hey, that's something
Uh,
you never stop using. That should be like for me. Like I like to do cardio when I first wake up in the morning. Turn on
yeah,
some wrestling. Turn on some
yeah.
wrestling and watch it on the television and just walk. I'll run. I'll jog. Whatever.
When I didn't have to be at work till 10, that's what I would do. Well, I wouldn't turn on wrestling. I would get up, I would do my pull ups, and then I would hop out on my desk treadmill and just watch my Twitch recaps from the night before or
There
YouTube
you go.
videos for
There
about
you
30,
go.
45 minutes.
Makes
Get my
sense.
heart rate up, then go get a shower,
By the
and
way, you're
then that'd
live
be
on
it.
Twitch right now, sir.
Oh, really? Uh
Yes.
oh.
Yeah. But
Hi,
yeah,
Twitch. What's your Twitch name?
Road Breaker Wrestling Podcast.
Uh oh.
I haven't promoted to Twitch. It's only been a little while, so I don't have any followers or anything like that. But we're here. We are here.
Hi, Twitch. Yeah, we over here. Look, see, look at that. Bam. Haha. Look, now I'm in the Twitch chat
Yeah. I
and
see. I see you. I see.
yeah, they hit
It
you with a
it
follow.
it tells me. It tells me that you're there, brother. It tells me that you're there. Well,
Good
thank you.
old Twitch delay.
Well,
Anyway,
thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
yeah, no problem. We had to bring that up. There we go. Oops, let's turn that back.
But yeah, I haven't.
Up.
I haven't. Oh, yeah. There you go. I have not really been promoting that. Just for the simple fact that the other brothers, Mr. Shahid and Mr. Peter, have been busy living their best lives. Uh,
It
you
be
know,
like that. Same.
promoting Shahid's promoting shows, Peter is performing and being a family man. So I get it.
Hey man, we
So
got to get
I
our dreams out
understand.
there.
My
I
children are
love that.
here annoyed that I am on a podcast, but that's fine. They're old.
Oh, it's all right. They're old.
They're
They're
old.
elderly. Soon enough they'll be elderly and pissed too.
Well, they're just pissed, but they're old enough, and
See,
that's okay with me. But I probably do need to close it off
yeah,
so that
we'll close
we
it
can
off
wrap
here.
up. But I would like to say, man, thank you. It's good to see you. You're always welcome to show up and show out here, bro.
Awesome. Absolutely. It's great
And,
being here.
yep. And to all you people watching, and if you're watching the future, that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. And it's just too damn sweet. Peace out, humanoid.